Uh, Thank you very much for your attendance, keen attendance actually, because this is a very, very emotive issue. This is a consultative meeting that the National Land Commission has called as per Article 60, subsection 1, G, 60, subsection 1, G of the Constitution, and Article 67, 2F of the same Constitution of Kenya, 2010, which says that the Commission shall ensure communities settle land matters through consultative meetings like these, through alternative dispute resolution. Now, this dispute is about a parcel of land in Isiolo County, although neighboring both Meru and Laikipia counties. The parcel of land is 310,000 acres. The Commission received complaints from the Ndorobo community that they have been asking to stay, to be given ownership documents for that parcel of land for quite a number of years. That there was even a presidential directive that they be given the land. But there are also other government entities there. There is the Livestock Marketing Department. There is also the KDF, Kenya Defense Forces. And then other communities are also claiming. So our first step was to go and see the land itself. Because when it comes to matters like those which are very emotive, it is not correct for the Commission to listen this matter and end it up within the building or in the boardroom. That one is not possible. So we took a trip to Isiolo, to that area, disputed area. We invited representatives from the county government, from the livestock marketing, from the political leaders who are there, who are in that area, and so on. So we went there on 10th of May. We gave notice for 2 weeks, went there on 10th of May. We chartered a flight. It is not correct that it was given by one of the owners of the land. We chartered a flight and we went round for almost 30 minutes to see the land, which we saw. Then we held a meeting public meeting at Leparwa Primary School, an area which is occupied by majority of the Ndorobo. And they gave us their claims. We listened to them. Livestock Marketing also did the same. KDF also did the same. But we felt that that was not enough, because some other groups felt they had been left out, including the county government. So we now came back, and even there in that meeting we realized that, and then we announced for another meeting, which is this one of today. Exactly 1 month after that date, we are here. This time now it is KDF, livestock, county government, the Borana community who claim ownership, the Somali community who claim ownership, the Users Association who claim use. We have the Ndorobo, we have the Samburu, Turukana. All of them are here. And then we have our political leaders also here, from MCAs to members of parliament to the governor. The deputy governor is with us here. Also we have the National Cohesion Commission is here, although he is also one of the Ndorobos. He can't move away from his tribe. So, and the county commissioner's office, very, very important, who provided us with all the facilitation of security and so on. The county commissioner is here. Our idea is to listen to the claims by the various interested parties, and then as directed by the Constitution, we now make our determination on that. So far we have heard from the Borana community. They presented the presentations from the Somali community. We have heard from the Ndorobos. We have heard from the Turkanas and also the Samburus. We have heard all their claims. We have also listened at least to we are now listening to the livestock ministry or state department, and after that we shall listen to the users, and then the KDF and county government. Then we go to political leaders. So we have a day to we have some time to finish with this. Now the main issues coming out is that while the different ethnic groups there are claiming historical ownership of the land, the government is also claiming a stake in terms of livestock, and now even KDF is there. So our duty here is to listen to these parties, weigh the options which are there, look at the legislation that governs this, consider the government interest there and the public interest, and then come up with an amicable solution. What we are aiming at is to ensure that there is no friction between government and its people. This is not a government that is there to quarrel its people, to defraud its people. It's a government of the people. It has to live with the people in the parameters of law. What does the law say about this? Okay? That is the purpose of this meeting. So we cannot give you the details. We give you after we have concluded hearing the other people. While we were there, and we have also heard from here, there is also a complaint that Isiolo town, there are no titles. We have heard that. Therefore, we shall take it upon ourselves with the Ministry of Lands and the county government to ensure that we identify areas that can be titled in the shortest time possible. There's also the heavy presence of KDF. That's a security matter, but there are a number of KDF installations or garrisons there, but that is a security matter for which there is a lot of information about. Ours today here is about the land in that area, which measures about 310,000 acres. I think that's the brief that we can give you. So far, we have not had conflicts between the parties. Whatever conflict were there, I think the politicians at that time managed to bring the temperatures down. And at the time we were going there had been no conflict. Nobody has been in conflict with the other. And you have heard most of the members claiming that, or they are urging that, let's live together as one, as peaceful Kenyans in that area. Haya, kuna maswali?
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Stakeholder.
Yes.
Yeah. Think about that brief. When I go to another issue, you've mentioned about many cases about disputed lands,
yes,
especially public utility land in Kenya. There has been reports, or rather speculation. Let me just take you to the Ruaraka land dispute. And according to EACC, they have forwarded some names and rather also entities that needs to be investigated about the compensation of that particular parcel. Can you confirm that NLC is already is being investigated by EACC and DCI in regards to the Ruaraka land?
Yes, we have been investigated by EACC. I hope that is not your interest for today, so that when I finish this, you go away. Because that's not our subject matter. But we will still answer it, because we have to give information to the public. We don't fear that. We have been investigated, we have written statements and so on about by EACC. Whether it has gone to DCI, we have not been called to do that. But let me say about this whatever you're calling saga. To us, it's not a saga. It's a normal process that we have undertaken. the Ministry of Education, on its own, told us, according to the law, wrote to us and told us to go and verify and acquire that land, because two of their schools, Ruaraka Secondary School and Drive-In Primary School, are located on land which they think is private land. So, as the law says, we went there and verified. And we found that there was a parliamentary committee in 2012 that declared that the land was private land and that it should be compensated. 2012. There was a court judgment in 2012 which said the land is private land, it must be compensated. We went and checked the records of the Ministry of Lands. There is an indenture, which is a title. Many people do not agree with us because they don't know that an indenture is a title. They want the one with the red seal. This is an old colonial title. Okay? But people are saying there is no title. So there's that indenture, which is a title. Then we went for a search last year and this year, and it was confirmed it is private land. Then the AG wrote to us and told us it's private land, pay. Okay? Now, with all those sources, really, what would the commission do? And it is our mandate to verify. We have verified and we paid. So what is the problem with that? Secondly, every stage of the compensation gives time. We gave notice of intention to acquire, 30 days. If there was anybody who was interested in that, should come out. Nobody other than the private owner came. After that, we have 15 days of inquiry. Nobody else came. Okay? After that, it took us time for the Ministry of Education to ask for money from Treasury and back and forth correspondence. It took us 7 months for the money to come. Where was this other person who is the owner? Where was he? Nobody came to complain. By the way, you people are processing money for land, you have identified so and so as but I am the rule owner. Nobody came. So we did our work and we proceeded and paid. And for the record, we have not paid 3.2 billion as most of you are saying. We have only paid 1.5 billion. Part payment. The valuation came to 3.2 billion, but we have not paid 3.2 billion. I want that to be recorded. We have not paid 3.2 billion. It is not true what people are saying. We have only paid 1.5 billion. Now, due diligence means that when we are doing the valuation, you consider what the market is in that area. The owner is allowed by law, and he did so. He presented his own claim of 368 million per acre. Mark that figure, 360 million per acre. The commission, due diligence, went to the registry, went to the market, and came up with a figure of 206 per acre. Now, from 368, we came to 206 per acre. If there was any collusion, that one would not have occurred. Secondly, in the judgment of 2012, when the owner took the matter to court because it has to be compensated, the court ruled that he should be paid 12 billion. 12 billion. Based on whatever evaluations and judgment that were there. 12 billion. As we came and paid what we think is the market in that area, 205 million per acre, 3.2 to be paid. We have paid only 1.5 billion. Shida ni nini? Kosa ni nini? Nani ameibiwa pesa hapo? Nani ameibiwa pesa? Where is this person who is invisible, that is the owner of the land? Where is he? I challenge you, bring that person here to come and bring his documents to show us that the land is his. We shall pay. Also, there's a perception that this commission in that building holds 100 billion in a safe. Anybody who comes, the commission just dishes out without due diligence. That one is not true. Many people think that the government has given us money we keep here. Billions, and we dish out. No. We don't handle any money, by the way. The
acquiring body asks us to go and value. We tell them it is 100 million. They bring the money, it goes like that. It doesn't land us to give it to the other person, 100 million. That's all. So this story that's a story that is there, that there's a saga, money has been stolen. How much money has been stolen? We have paid the person whom we think is the right person. There are 7 sources that have confirmed he is the rightful owner. What do you want us to do? What does somebody want us to do? Even the current parliament, the report that is there in parliament has also said, go and look at paragraph 21 and 22 of the reports of the Departmental Committee on Lands that came out last week. Paragraph 21 and 22 is saying the land belongs to that person. Sasa kosa letu ni nini?
Chairman, the same committee says that the NLC and you specifically should be investigated.
Fine. We don't. That's why I'm saying during the investigation we shall tell you what I've told you. There's nothing to hide. Yeah, even them, after looking at what we have said, they say the land belongs to that person. So what is this investigation? Let it come out. An investigation is not murder, that we are going to be killed. No, we are ready. We are ready, please. Let them come and investigate us. They were not hiding anything. All the records are there. I'm not going to be murdered because I'm being investigated. I'm not hiding it. I'm here. So anybody who wants to come and get me, come and get me. We shall give you the facts the way I've told you. I've spoken without even documents. I'll give you documents. Document 1 is this. Document 1, 2 is this. Just like we did when we were in front of Parliament, in front of Senate, in front of ACC. So where is the saga? Just because people have said that people call the cross, then we have to carry a cross which is not even there. You carry a cross when it is there. There is the cross, what do you do? So where is the saga about? What is the saga about? So we are ready to defend ourselves anywhere on this land. Even if you want us to go to The Hague, we shall go and defend ourselves because we have all the facts. Due diligence has been done. Kama mtu hajui, tafadhali msiseme maneno ambayo hamyajui. We are here, public body, we give information. Hapana kusema maneno tu ambayo hayana mwelekeo. Nikikuuliza document, wengine wanasema I was paid 400 million. 400 million. Hakuna 400 million zitatoka wapi na pesa zilienda kwa mwenyewe. So ask about Isiolo. I've answered that question and I don't want to answer any other question. If you have question about that, come to my office after the Isiolo meeting. I'll give you documents.
What you're saying, even as you process the payment for the owner of the land, did you as a commission conduct the due diligence?
It's a repeat.
There was a 10% mandatory surrender in terms of...
That's a repeat. I've said, if you want that any more details about that, come to my office. I'm there. Today I'm dealing with Isiolo. It was a by the way question and I've answered it adequately. You'll never get an answer like that from any other person other than the commission. Details I'll give. The one of surrender, I'll give you. I have them here. I have the issue of the surrender, the subdivisions, whatever. I have them here. But not now because I'm dealing with Isiolo people. Question on Isiolo. Whatever, and I've already dispensed with the public interest. Please don't hold me here. I've told you, come to my office after this meeting for the public interest. Isiolo. Leo tunadili na Isiolo. Hapana, leo ni Isiolo. Sitaki, ngoja governor. Hayo mengine sikatai, nawaambia tu nikimaliza leo hapa njoni ofisini for public interest. Hapana, sitaki. No. Hapana, mimi nimewaita kwa sababu ya Isiolo. Sikuwaita kwa sababu maswali mengine. Hakuna. Hao wazee mtawaweka hapa paka lini? Hakuna. Sasa hao wanakataa sasa. Sio mimi. Yes. What else do you want? Na nimewaambia baada ya hapa njoni kwangu. Hakuna hiyo. Njoni kwangu ofisini. I'm ready. I think we are through. No more questions. So
Haya, tafadhali. Haya mengine njoo wewe, njoo kwangu ofisini. Come to my office. I'll give you all the information. Come to my office. Come to my office. Ask questions in Isiolo.
Thank you very much. You didn't have time to ask us issues that we came here.
Watu wanaweka